This is just a quick daily news update for December 14th, 2025. It seems as though the other day OnePlus has updated their line of phones with Oxygen 16, which actually gives some AI features to specific phones like the OnePlus 13 and the OnePlus Open. I think this is pretty cool because it actually gives this phone almost like a rise of the phoenix, man. Nobody's been talking about this phone recently up until this week. Stay tuned, and once I actually really understand what's going on with the updates of this OnePlus Oxygen 16, I'll go in there, but it looks like there's some AI recording, AI note-taking, as well as Android 16 has been optimized on this phone, which I'm only speculating here. If you guys don't like speculations, please click off right now and move on to a different channel. I'm only speculating because it seems as though like the OnePlus Open is the last full folding phone of, at least in the US, of these companies, right? You got Oppo and Vivo, which are like sister companies, or they may even be the same company, which has introduced a new folding phone. I think 2 new folding phones since this phone's been out. But it's really nice to see that a company is following through with their security patches as well as their operating systems. And when I further understand what's going on with this update, I'll let you guys know. If you're looking for a case that is clear and it's not going to yellow within like the next year, the phone cases that I'm using are it's a Ghost. It's for my iPhone 17 Air, but this one is for the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm gonna unbox this and put this on my Cosmic Orange version of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. One thing that I've kind of noticed with the iPhones this year, because of this new way of painting aluminum that Apple's been using, or old way, putting the phones in the pocket, I've noticed anything metal in there kind of melts on the aluminum and the glass, which is really crazy. So just want to really protect my investment. So I'm going to put on the D-brand Ghost clear case. I actually like this. It's got rubber bumpers on the front. It's MagSafe compatible. They are kind of pretty pricey. Not exactly too sure what the current price is, but if you go to their website, you can see that. You also get these at Best Buy, where I purchased it. I think it was under $50. And also, kind of like one thing that I do like too, D-brand, man, got these prism cases, and they're literally idiot-proof of an idiot-proof way of getting this onto your phone. So the big deal is you're gonna open up the lovely case, and in here it comes with 2 of these, so you can use it if you need a backup. It's right here. It's got this plastic guide. Put it on top of the phone, slide it in there, and you push your phone, you pull out the tape, you swipe it there, you work out the bubbles. We all know this from glass protected cases, glass protected we all know this from glass screen protectors. It takes a little while for the bubbles to come out, probably about a week or 2. This is pretty easy though, way less bubbles. I'm not afraid of it, and I'm not gonna make a mistake. God forbid you make a mistake, you get an extra screen protector. So for me, I'm kind of recommending these 2 for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Also, another thing that's happened since last week, it seems as though a lot of CEOs from Apple are deciding to leave Apple at the end of the year or at the end of their contract. There's a lot of speculation in the news between maybe these CEOs not being happy at Apple, moving on. And I know there are a few CEOs that have, they're looking into going towards OpenAI, which that's, the parent company of, like, say, ChatGPT. Now, this is kind of just my little take on this. Maybe I'm completely wrong, only speculating, but I know Steve Jobs said, not really quoting his words right, but if you're not at a place of work where you're 100% happy, it's really not worth doing. So I know that was, Steve Jobs' thing. He wanted to innovate people and make them happy. Not to say throughout the history, watching videos of Steve Jobs and how media produced him, and how the media has given an idea of this. The main thing is if you're at a job and you're not happy, it's really not worth the weight of what you're doing. So I don't know if these CEOs are just not happy, or we are in the US, and you are in competition, so maybe it's just getting a higher paycheck. Not too sure, but that is something that's definitely in the news. We got to stick around and really continue to watch this as Apple goes, just because the year where it seems as though, only my opinion, a company like this, X-Rail, which produced these, I guess, XR glasses, right? Android's calling them XR glasses, but they're like virtual reality glasses that have little projectors inside. You can plug this into any phone and project a display out there, and it's the bare bones of what the Vision Pro has. Again, Vision Pro is the absolute Cadillac, the Cybertruck now of VR headsets, in my opinion. If you're in that Apple ecosystem, definitely there's no experience or comparison to these right now on the market. But something that is under $300 is absolutely crazy. And I know this is where even Android's going with 3 different versions of glasses, like the Ray-Ban Metas, even though these are the Ray-Ban Stories. They're sunglasses that offer connection wirelessly. You can play audio as well as, your AI assistants, or if you want to call it Siri and Gemini now, and giving you information on that. So it seems as though these type of displays are out there, and throughout 2026 and 2027, you can definitely see more of these. And Apple kind of led themselves towards the augmentative reality, I guess we can call it, or spatial computing, which is just one of those. And I think they're going to fall back on the, the Vision Pro for a little while, even though they did just do a chip update, which is great. And I think they're going to focus more on the audio glasses, as well as maybe a pair of glasses that can produce a little display that's much lighter, that kind of does a little less than what those are. Again, though, Apple, please don't stop it. I love my Vision Pro. I would not give those up. I'd love to see improvements and other stuff, so keep on going on with that. So that's one other thing that's kind of going on in the world. XR glasses, big talk. And then the other really big thing is Samsung, not in the US, but in Korea, right, has introduced the TriFolding phone. And I don't know if you guys have really paid attention throughout the news stories past few months, past year. We've actually seen this trifolded phone out and about in news stories, speculations, but now Samsung has officially announced it. It is not in the US yet. Just letting you know. Probably going to be after the new year, maybe February, or maybe with the S26 Ultra update. But it seems as though this tri-folding phone is really taking away anything about the S26 Ultra or the S26 line of phones right now on that. All right, so guys, if if you've stayed so far, feel free to please hit the thumbs up if you've already subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, yes, please consider subscribing. This channel here, I do kind of unboxings depending on what phones I can get in hand. Again, I'm purchasing this throughout all of my money, no sponsors, no nothing, and trying to give you good perspectives. Like for example, I just put out a video for the Motorola G Play 2026, and if you haven't seen that yet, please go look for it. It's there. It's just my little perspective and an unboxing of the phone. And things like that. But also my kind of goal right now is to try to at least produce once a week some top news stories, or even daily, on this channel. All right, so on that note, guys, thank you again for everybody who has subscribed. I'm on a journey to try to get monetized, 1,000 subscribers. We're going to get there. I'm going to put the work in, and hopefully you guys like my perspectives and understandings. But feel free to, communicate. Type in the chat. Come, belong part of the community, and tell me things you don't like. Tell me things you like, or your perspectives towards anything that's going on in the news, especially in this video, right? We went over Apple CEOs. We also went over some talk about XR glasses, and we've also gone over the Samsung Z TriFold phone, which, again, one thing I didn't really talk about. Speculation is this price is going to be like $2,400, but in my mind, I honestly feel that we're looking more at probably $3,400. That's probably the retrospective, at least my realistic price understanding. And even trading in, the Z Fold 7, I wonder what we'll really get for trading credits. Kind of be a little scary. Maybe 1,000 off. It'd be awesome if it was 2,000 off, but still, I don't know. Trading something like this, which is literally a $2,000 phone, not even a year old yet, gonna be a little tough to hit that. And living in the US, I'm not too sure if tariffs are even gonna affect that as well. Again, only speculating. All right, so on that note, guys, this is Consumer Compute, and I'll see you in my next video.